ごめんね。もしもし。
As a sequel to Plague Tale is coming out soon this year, I decided to play the first game as I always wanted to, but for some reason didn't. I have to say that it is better late than never for me to play this game, as I am now hyped out of my mind for the sequel. Also, minor spoilers ahead, so play this masterpiece before watching the video if you want to not be spoiled on anything. The core of the story is simple, and I love simple story. Play as Amicia, the daughter of the Darun family, and your goal is simple: save your brother Hugo de Rune from an illness that is carried down by bloodline and not contagion. The setting is in sometimes beautiful yet mostly dark setting of a 1300s alternate history version of France, where a bubonic-like plague is causing havoc on the landscape, which of course makes Amicia's journey to success even more challenging. There was a point for me where the story got me fully invested. That point in the game, to not spoil entirely, was when lightning was a key gameplay element of the game. That whole chapter made the whole game better for me, as it started feeling like an Uncharted adventure for a bit of time. Then it just kept feeding into things I love so much, such as the gameplay elements. The gameplay is all about using guerrilla warfare to win in unfair situations, with the main elements being stealth, the sling, and light being your weapons, whereas rats are your enemy and ally, for they will eat any living creature, good or bad. You then will be upgrading the way you fight concurrently with these elements, by finding resources paired with a tool that acts as a upgrade token in a field of your choosing when you find enough resources. Amicia has to become an alchemist to put the odds more into her favor to survive. So this results into more progression by acquiring new tools to aid your playthrough. Knowing that the title of the game is A Plague Tale: Innocence, it was pretty clear to me that there'd probably be more than one game. And now knowing that the Plague Tale Requiem is coming out this October, I am so excited to see the giant differences in location that we are getting in Requiem compared to the more claustrophobic, dark France we get in the first game. Last words I want to say. This game shows me that period pieces in video game form don't need to be an open world Assassin's Creed type game to work. They can be not as long, quite linear, and even be limited in mechanics, yet I still have a better experience altogether with this game than the 100-hour ladder. Knowing how much I enjoyed this game as well, it is really making me want to play Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, knowing that sequel is coming out sooner than later. I also apparently realized that I like games where the title has a colon. I'll see you in the static.